The next Gunship IV Kickstarter is opening at the end of next week. It'll be $6 for early access, and all planes will cost $1 more than in the previous Kickstarter campaign. And for people who already pre-ordered some planes, they will be able to upgrade to the Unlock Everything pre-order by spending $100 to $200 in the pre-order. And if they do that, we will eventually find a way to refund them with the difference of all the previous things they pre-ordered before they upgraded to the $100 to $200 pre-orders. The ETA for the F-16 and MiG-29 is still late March or early April. Yes, you will be able to use buddy packs to refuel certain fighter planes in certain fighter planes. In response to complaints that the A-10's gun was doing nothing whatsoever to the Iraqi tanks, we will allow its 30mm cannon to damage them. Because there is a simple hit point system for ground targets, enough hits will probably eventually be able to destroy the tanks. Now let's go to all the new information confirmed in the Q&A. Gunship IV now has a more clear direction on how high fidelity it will be. It will have a lot of features similar to DCS World, but some of these features will have to be simplified because obviously this is a mobile game and a lot of people are going to be introduced to proper flight simulators with this game, especially those who cannot afford a PC to play DCS. Some details will have to be left out for now because it will waste time compared to the big picture, which is the combat environment. The results are in for the Kickstarter campaign. Fanatec received $21,000 from the first campaign after accounting for processing fees and credit card fraud. As for controller support, we mainly plan to support flight sticks that are used for proper flight simulators, but popular game console controllers like Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, Pro Controller, DualShock PlayStation, and Xbox controllers are also possible to accommodate the more casual players. If you've been wondering about not being able to use the text chat in the VR version of Gunship Sequel World War II, we will support text chat in the Oculus Quest version of Gunship IV. Players brought up that the F-15 was the most popular plane in the Kickstarter campaign. We will recheck the final statistics from the first Kickstarter campaign to determine if that's actually true. If so, there's a possibility that the F-15C could be added even faster as a basic flyable module. Phil chose the F-16 first because he thinks it is more of a match for the MiG-29 in terms of maneuverability. We will have heat-seeking missiles alongside the F-16 and MiG-29, and once the flying helicopters are added, there will be heat-seeking missiles for the A-10A. The first helicopters that will be added will be the AH-64A Apache and Mi-24 Hind. When can you expect countermeasures to be added? Flares will come alongside heat-seeking missiles. Chaff will come alongside the first radar-guided missiles. RWR may come alongside or after radar-guided missiles depending on the complexity of their implementation. We will have tracers for the M61. We will research with each gun whether their combat rounds had tracers in real life, and we will apply that to the different gun types that will be in the game. There's a possibility that a command menu, like in many PC flight sims, will be implemented. You could request for takeoff, taxi, landing, aerial refueling, picture from the AWACS, and possibly many other functions. There's even a chance that AI wingmen could be added to fly alongside you, which is taken for granted in a lot of the PC games. But that could take up a lot of CPU resources, so we are not sure yet. We have discussed adding the IL-76 Adnan AWACS for Iraq for balancing purposes. This aircraft has a Thompson CSF Tiger G radar that has approximately two-thirds the range of the E3C Sentry's APY2 radar. However, it will not automatically spawn as an AI because Iraq did not historically use them to support their air operations and Desert Storm. If players want to play differently from how the Iraqi Air Force flew historically, they could possibly use this plane if they want to, if it's added into Gunship 4. Further down the line, when more gameplay mechanics are added, we will later know if this Iraqi AWACS will be a good addition to the game. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next Gunship 4 Q&A on March 25, 2023. See you guys next time.